Hello everyone and welcome to a Heroes of New Earth gameplay commentary. I am Nlgm from the Unprofessional Professionals, and I will be playing Almond Raw on my brother Mr. Meerkat's account, along with my cousin Faizon, who will be playing Arachna. How you doing, Faizon?
I'm doing great. Excited to see this gameplay.
Excited to see a game you've already played. Picks. It's single draft mode, so we have our pick of Strength, Intelligence, Agility hero, randomized. The picks in this game are actually really bad. Like, both the teams do not pick according to the usual standard. But, that's okay because, well, it's just okay. So on our team we have, Emerald Wardon, who will be playing the mid, I believe, and Succubus. I didn't remember there being a Succubus.
There wasn't actually a succubus, I don't think. Maybe there was.
Who did they play? Lord Salphorus. And then, oh yeah, there he is. Accursed, who went to support Accursed, though it didn't really get to that point. Geomancer on their team, if I remember, he will be soloing the top against Accursed and Lord Salphorus. We have Kraken, who will be mid solo against Emerald Warden. Swiftblade and Legionnaire. Legionnaire will be jungling actually. Swiftblade will be with Dr. Repulsor. Originally I was a little bit nervous when I saw the Swiftblade and Legionnaire, because that's a pretty scary combo. If Legionnaire taunts you and his Whirling Blades are going off along with Swiftblade's spin, it can be pretty scary business. Technically, Dr. Repulsor's stun and Swiftblade is a pretty scary combo, but they didn't really bring that to fruition. Stuttering there. You may notice throughout this game that the camera is not locked on an area which I'm speaking about, because Faizon is the one doing the recording and I'm giving the commentary separately, so yeah. Alright, so let's get this started. As soon as Dr. Repulsor loads. Wooden computer. Anyway, starting items. We'll discuss those as soon as everyone's picked them up. Alright, let's see here. So, Faizon has already got his starting items. He got a Pretender's Crown and Duck Boots, as well as a Minor Totem and Runes of the Blight and a Health Pot. Good regen, no mana regen, but that is not really needed on Arachna. She's pretty good mana-wise, doesn't really have much to expend except for her Carpus and her Webbed Shot, her ultimate at level 6 of course, but no need to worry about that yet. Looks like she's probably going for a Soul Scream ring with the Duck Boots and the Pretender's Crown. This gives her a little bit of last hitting power early game, so that's good. I will be going bot with Arachna. Here I am. I have a Buckler and Regeneration, no mana regen, because Almond Raw doesn't really use mana for anything but his ult. Accursed items are kinda okay, but not really, because he doesn't have any regen of any form. No mana regen, no health regen. And for Accursed, who's a really high mana cost, too low mana pool hero, it's not exactly a good thing. Lord Salphorus' items are alright. Emerald Warden's items are really bad. A Punch Dagger and a Health Pot is not good. Like, you should definitely have more regen than that, possibly some mana regen. The Punch Dagger gives you some lasting power, but I really don't know about that. Kraken's items are somewhat decent, but you'd think he'd need more mana regen because he's primarily a nuker. So he probably will be maxing Splash first, I'd imagine. He's not going for any mana regen. Bot, we have Dr. Repulsor. His items are good. Swiftblade, his items are good. I'm glad he didn't go boots first. A lot of Swiftblades go boots first, but it is not really necessary. You have a decently high movement speed in the beginning. As long as you don't auto attack and just run beside him while spinning, you'll be fine. Geomancer's gonna have a rough time top. As I said, he's soloing 2v1. Well, that's always soloing. His items are alright. He's probably going for an early Ring of Sorcery, turning his Mark of the Novice and his Pretender's Crown into a talisman thing. I forget what it's called. He's got an alright amount of regen, but thankfully he's not, or thankfully for him, he's not against 2 range. Legionnaire's jungling with a double Iron Buckler and Runes of the Blight. Let's see how the last hits are going. Can we check last hits here? Oh yes, we can. Here. Or not. Never mind. Anyway, moving to bot lane, we'll have some action here. I will stun on Dr. Repulsor, and then Swiftblade will be spinning on Arachna, getting her dangerously low. But thanks to some kiting around the turret, Swiftblade will go down.
First of many.
And then Dr. Repulsor will commit suicide on the tower, giving me the kill, because I was the last one to do damage to him. Not a good start for them. Pretty bad play on their parts. Just some trash talking going on here. So far, Emerald Warden's got the advantage against Kraken. Doing pretty well. Getting more XP and... No, actually Kraken's getting more gold than her. I'll say her because Skin is female. Legionnaire pulling at top. He's single pulling, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Usually with a creep stack, you want to double stack it before you pull so you completely eliminate the wave. Otherwise, after the pull is done, your lane will push out with because it adds on the remaining creeps onto the new wave. So yeah.
A little bit of action bottom.
What do we got here? Harassing going on, I suppose. Blue is guarding the haste rune for Emerald Warden. He planted a ward also to spot it. Let's see here. Swiftblade going for spin and crit build. Personally, I like going for spin and stats on Swiftblade just early. Until you level 6, just get the spin and the stats. Dr. Repulsor's skill build is really iffy too. I would definitely have gotten opposite charges first, especially if you're laning with a Swiftblade. Arachna's skill build is good, web shot for a little bit of slow, and precision aura on heroes, you'll notice, so that the creeps, ranged creeps, do not do extra damage and push the lane. Top we have creeps following Emerald Warden, who was healing up from an HP pot, so I assume we missed some action there. No kills though. Kraken is basically left free mid. His skill build is pretty good, maxing splash. I missed that kill top. Were you watching that,
Faizon? Too easy.
Bot, you mean?
Yeah, bot, that's what I meant.
Yeah, you stunned and went in, and then I just webbed them and got both kills.
Alright, I saw the second kill. Amun-Ra's stun is really good, especially now that it's been changed to a click on direction. You'll notice at one point that I screw up the stun because I don't realize that it's not a you walk up to the area then use it when you're in range, but just auto target direction. So anyway, I should probably be more focused on bot because the majority of the kills happen here, except right now top it looks like Geomancer might know it's away. Alright, so I'm going in on Swiftblade here. He's spinning a little too late, although Faizon is getting dangerously low. Unnecessarily activating that Carpus, but he'll use his pot. I'll do some harass damage to Dr. Repulsor. My regen is really good because I've already got my life tube, and I've got a decent amount of runes of the blight left. Swiftblade will walk all the way back. He could have just gone to the observatory and picked up a health pod, but he decided against it. Bad idea. You want to stay in the lane as much as possible. You want to go back as little as possible. Use the courier to bring you everything it can. If you're out of regen, you use the courier to bring you regen, or you go to the observatory and pick yourself up something. You don't want to go back. That's lost out experience, lost out gold from last hits, lost out kill opportunities.